Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, Joash wasn't really the ruler for a while because Jehoiada was calling the shots and that fucker died.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't say that, but
Right.
that's our guess.
And then little Joash took over and he was like getting down with the Asherah poles and shit.
As soon as Jehoiada died.
Right?
So, yeah.
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm partying.
Like, reading between the lines, it was almost like Joash was just pacing, waiting for Jehoiada to kick it.
Ding dong, Jehoiada's dead, man.
Which is sad for,
Jehoiada?
the people of Israel or Judah, the people of Judah.
I mean, yeah, I guess, unless they were the ones that wanted to get down on the chair poles too.
I think that they wanted to do whatever makes their king not kill them.
Right, that's usually what I would probably opt for.
I mean, that's my guess.
Right. So that was 2 Chronicles chapter 24.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be reading
2 Chronicles chapter 25.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 25.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, something popped into my head as soon as I saw this headline, and it's the same thing that popped in during the King's version. The headline of this is The Reign of Amaziah. Do you remember what I
Not even
said?
a little bit, no.
Okay, so it was the SpaghettiOs. It's The Reign of Amaziah. Do you remember?
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of.
But I don't get it.
It's Hooray for macaroni.
Oh, okay.
Or Beefaroni or whatever.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you remember now?
I mean, I remember you saying it, yes.
The Reign of
I don't remember that
Amaziah.
commercial or whatever you're referring to.
I don't know why, but the Reign of Amaziah it's the exactly perfect amount of syllables.
Got it.
Okay,
Well,
sorry.
before you get into the chapter, I should have said this in the intro, but I just wanted to say we're being pummeled by a winter storm right now. Pummeled.
Like, we were at my parents' house, and they live maybe 20 minutes away. Less than that. They're like 15 minutes away from us.
Yeah.
We got into the car, and it was like starting to drizzle, and then by the time we had like buckled up and started the car up, the temperature had dropped 5 degrees or some shit like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like dramatic.
Yeah.
And in that 15-minute drive home, it went from rain to sleet to snow. By the time we parked, the roads were wet and it had dropped 20 degrees.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Now we're at about 30 degrees dropped.
Yeah, and
So.
it according to the thing, it feels like 5 degrees outside, and I'm here to tell you, it does.
Right.
It does.
So anybody affected by this affected by this winter storm, I hope you all are staying warm.
Stay safe, stay warm, lots of blankets and heaters, and we're there with you.
And now, back to the Bible.
The Reign of Amaziah. Okay. Amaziah was 25 years old when he became king. Yeah,
okay.
I guess he was. And he
That's
reigned.
what I said.
Yeah, he reigned in Jerusalem 29 years. That's a long time.
That's a good long life for kings.
I bet he's a bad king.
You think he's a bad king?
I bet he is.
Okay.
His mother was Jehoiadin from Jerusalem.
I don't know. We had 2 bad kings in a row now.
You're right. And anyway, this sentence is about to cleared up.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I was wrong.
Okay.
Amaziah did what was pleasing in the Lord's sight.
Thank God we got a good king.
But not wholeheartedly.
Oh, but not. Oh, I see.
He checked the box.
He was reluctant.
I mean,
good for
not necessarily
good for
reluctant. He just was like checking the box.
Doesn't God know what's in your heart?
That's what I heard.
So, like, how would if he's reluctantly doing it, then how is that, boding with God? Like, God would be like, dude, you're not with this, man.
I can't tell you.
You're not doing a great job here. I don't believe you.
I don't know that God actually
exists. Yeah,
well,
me either.
right, but beyond that, the God in this Bible, as they're describing him, I don't know that he actually does care to read what's in people's hearts, because sometimes he turns them, sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he makes them cold-hearted, sometimes he makes them have a loving heart. I mean,
well, if you recall, he didn't even know what the fuck happened to Abel. So
right,
that was when there was like 4 people in the world.
Yeah, I think maybe he could, because sometimes he has. But
I mean, yeah,
it's either very limited or he just doesn't give a fuck.
It sounds like he just spends a lot of time like at the beach.
Yeah.
And then he pops in every once in a while like, so let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. Somebody fill me in.
Right.
Priest,
yeah.
go.
Cliff notes.
Report.
Notes. I need cliff notes.
Yeah. When Amaziah was well established as king, he executed the officials who had assassinated his father.
Yeah.
Even though his father was an asshat. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Does it, though?
I mean, yeah.
They made you king. You became king because those guys assassinated your father.
Right, but if they were willing to assassinate his father, they probably are willing to assassinate anybody.
I guess, but...
I mean, like, once you're a murderer, is there anything really that's stopping you from murdering again?
I suppose not.
Not having murdered somebody ever, I wouldn't know, but it seems like that's the way, like, crime escalates.
Right.
Like, once you get away with something, it makes you bold enough to think that you could do it again.
Right. And I bet their wish was not for the reign of the same family to stay in power, probably. So
right, exactly.
Regardless of how good or bad he is towards God.
He's like, nah, fuck this. So anyway, however, he did not kill the children of the assassins.
That's really nice of him. He's such an upstanding king.
I'm glad he didn't kill kids.
Yeah.
For he obeyed the command of the Lord as written by Moses in the book of the law. Parents must not be put to death for the sins of their children, nor children for the sins of their parents. Those deserving to die must be put to death for their own damn crimes.
But they can be punished for generations, according to God. Mm-hmm. 10, even.
Yeah,
like lots
tenfold.
of generations.
Yeah, I mean, like, women today supposedly are still suffering for Eve having eaten the fucking apple.
Technically, we all are. We're all, according to the Bible, born with original sin, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Stupid.
Yeah.
Then Amaziah organized the army, assigning... Oh, I lost my place, sorry. Assigning generals and captains for all Judah and Benjamin. He took a census...
Yeah.
And found that he had
did he
an
ask
army.
God if he should take the census before he took it?
It doesn't say he did, but
that's a touchy subject with God.
Yeah,
sometimes,
I know. It doesn't say he did, but it also doesn't say he didn't. So
okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna say he didn't, or else they would have made a point of talking about
but
how
apparently
awesome he is.
This generation they don't care.
Right.
Okay.
God seems to care a little bit less about shit every generation.
You don't say.
So he took his census and found that he had an army of 300,000 select troops. I wonder if select means capable. Like, what is a scale?
I mean, they're select troops, so were they just selected?
And were they...
Yep, you were selected, so that you're a select troop.
Well, no, select troops in this particular use of the word is going to mean that
I was being,
But, like, are they, like, the same as the 30 or the 3.
I doubt it. Who could be as good as the 3?
Nobody.
Right?
Nobody.
Or the 5 that are the 3.
Yeah.
Or the 30 that have the 5 that have the 3.
Oh my God, I couldn't even follow that. Like that was too many words. You know I'm easy to fool. Okay, so 300,000 select troops, 20 years old and older, all trained in the use of spear and shield.
Okay.
But not machine gun.
No. That hasn't been invented yet. So
Right.
That would be why.
Yep.
Yep.
He also paid about 7,500 pounds of silver. Not exactly that amount.
Just about.
That amount.
Approximately.
Right. Of silver to hire 100,000 experienced fighting men from Israel.
I don't feel like henchmen, hired mercenaries, are the way to go when you want to fight wars.
No, they're not, because an army for hire is always for hire.
Yeah, and also notoriously, if you're losing, they're gonna just
desert,
leave,
because they're not willing to die for your cause.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna get paid if I die, so see ya.
Bye. But a man of God came to him and said, "Excuse you, your majesty, do not hire troops from Israel, stupid, for the Lord is not with Israel." Hello.
Yeah.
He will not help those people of Ephraim. If you let them go with your troops into battle, you will be defeated by the enemy no matter how well you fight. What are you, fucking stupid?
Yeah.
God will overthrow you, for he has the power to help you or to trip you up.
The question is, did he already spend the money?
That is a good question.
I mean, like, if you already spent it, then
he hired
can't
them.
Hurt anything, right?
He already hired them.
Yeah. So,
but
might as well just go ahead and send them out, and then send your troops behind them.
But if the man of God is telling you don't fucking do it, if you've read any of the reports from previous generations, you don't do it.
Right.
When the man of God tells you that God specifically said a thing, don't you, follow that man of God?
I mean, if we're going with the Bible,
in Bible
yes.
canon.
If we're going with the preacher on the street, no.
Right,
So.
exactly. Like the guy with the sandwich board ringing the bell, shouting about the end is nigh.
Did you remember I told you that I walked like half a block down the street and there was like literally people on the corner of the street. This was like maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, with like flyers about going to church and God and saving your soul.
On our street?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
I think I do
I wish
remember.
I didn't. They were two old ladies, and I didn't want to scare them.
You didn't want to accost them,
right? And I just went the other way.
You were the bigger man.
I mean, I just. Well, what are you supposed to do? Like yell at two old ladies on the corner of a street
but we
in a small town America?
We should have flyers made up, prepared to hand out. Like,
right.
I will exchange flyers with you.
Yeah.
You give me yours, I'll give you mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right?
I agree.
Also, I'm pro-abortion. Do you still want me to have your flyer?
Right.
So, I'm not pro-abortion, pro the right to choose abortion.
Yeah, right.
Sorry,
right.
In case there was a question.
Yeah.
Everybody should get one! That's not what I meant.
Right.
Okay. Amaziah asked the man of God, "But what about all that fucking silver I paid to hire the army of Israel?"
There you go.
The man of God replied, "The Lord is able to give you much more than this."
Oh, is he
okay.
now?
Well, if with that promise, would you still send your men's in?
I don't know. I'd be wondering where God's getting the silver from, but
Okay, but like in Bible canon, right?
Yeah. Sure, in Bible canon, yes, you always listen to God and you always follow, but then they don't. So I'm like, why? If it's proven that you're gonna die if you don't listen to God, why are they not listening to God? That's my consistent question going through all this is
clearly it wasn't proven.
Right, clearly it's not as big of a thing as they make it out to be in the Bible, because if it was as big of a thing as they make it out in the Bible, these fucking kings would be like, "Oh, God, 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 God."
Yeah. There would be no fucking Asherah
poles,
Yeah.
Let's just do
Baal,
those.
Molech, whatevs.
Right. No, that's bullshit. God was... things were just happening, and there were gods that people believed in, much like today. And the reason that we hear about this is because this is the book that survived and the religion that survived.
Right.
And so they painted all this stuff in the best light they could.
And
that's that.
And they still did a really shitty job at that.
The truth of the matter is they were just medieval assholes killing each other.
It's true.
No matter which king it was.
It's true. Or which god it was, for that matter.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Amaziah discharged the hired troops and sent them back to Ephraim. Good. Okay, good. This made them very angry with Judah, and they returned home in a great rage.
But they got their fucking
they
money.
got their money back.
Like I'd be like, fuck, I got paid and I get to go home. Shit,
right?
Great.
Like, wait, I got paid to not fight.
Right?
Excellent.
Why would you be angry? It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't get it. Then Amaziah summoned his courage and led his army to the Valley of Salt, where they killed 10,000 Edomite troops from Seir. They captured another 10,000 and took them to the top of a cliff and threw them off,
Jesus.
dashing them to pieces on the rocks below. That escalated quickly.
What the fuck?
That sounds like some Sparta bullshit, doesn't
all right.
it?
Yeah, but like you caught 10,000 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't kill them.
You pushed them
like,
off a cliff.
why did you you kept them alive and shackled them and then took them to the top of a cliff and threw them off of it?
You just pushed them
Why
off?
not just kill the fuckers? You're killing them anyway.
But the mess is easier to clean up. They're all in a pile over there off the cliff.
What? They're either in a cliff or a fucking field. Who cares?
Because they want that land, probably. And so they're like, what's a good way to get these guys? I don't want to bury all these fucking people. I want this land. I do not want to bury all these fucking people. I know. There's a cliff over there. Let's just push them all off. They'll be piled up dead over there. We'll worry about the stink later.
All right.
When we invent lime and stuff like that to throw over it,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the hired troops that Amaziah had sent home raided several of the towns of Judah between Samaria and Beth Horon. They killed 3,000 people and carried off great quantities of fucking plunder.
Damn. Where's God getting you back at? It sounds like they're just walking off with some shit because you fired them.
I know, I just can't win here.
Right?
When King Amaziah returned from slaughtering the Edomites, he brought with him idols taken from the people of Seir. He set them up as his own fucking gods.
Wait, what?
Bowed down in front of them and offered sacrifices to them! Exclamation point.
I thought this guy was good with God.
It said
I thought he was
only kind of.
Yeah, but only kinda, and okay.
He's like, all right, I'll listen to God insofar as I'm not going to send these fuckers out, but I am going to worship other gods.
This is so dumb.
Oh, this is stupid. What an idiot. This made the Lord, understandably,
yeah.
very angry, and he sent a prophet to ask, excuse you? Why do you turn to gods who could not even save their own people from you? Stupid fuck. But the king interrupted him. I bet he goes, enough.
Right. Yeah.
And said, since when have I made you the king's counselor? Be quiet now before I have you killed.
Oh, damn.
That
would
shut my mouth.
Right, yeah.
He just buttered his biscuit. So the prophet stopped with this warning. So he didn't stop.
Right.
He stopped as he said.
He said one more thing.
Yeah. That's not stopping. That's saying one more thing.
Continuing, yeah.
Yeah. So he stopped with this warning. I know that God is determined to destroy you because you have done this and have refused to accept my counsel. Would you bother tossing that line over your shoulder?
No, fucking king's gonna... honestly, based on what he said, he should kill him at this point.
Right?
I'm not saying that killing's good, but
the king just told you to shut your fucking mouth.
You're talking to a king who just threw 10,000 people off of a goddamn cliff.
Right?
And the people that he hired to try to help him do that just raided this town and killed 3,000 of his people.
Uh-huh.
And this dude tells his prophet guy, hey, shut the fuck up or I'm going to kill you. And the dude dares to just say one more thing.
He's like, oh yeah? Well, God's going to get you.
Just for saving face, you almost have to kill him at that point.
I know.
Right?
It's so true.
I'm just saying, if you're a king, not normal people.
I cannot believe
normal people don't have to save face by killing people.
No, right. we're always talking in Bible canon.
Right.
I just can't believe that this guy was allowed to walk out of the room even.
Right.
After consulting with his advisors, King Amaziah of Judah sent this challenge to Israel's king Jehoash, the son of Jehoaz and grandson of Jehu.
Okay.
Come and meet me in battle, bitch. But King Jehoash of Israel replied to King Amaziah of Judah with this story. Out in the Lebanon mountains, a thistle sent a message to a mighty cedar tree. Give your daughter in marriage to my son. But just then a wild animal of Lebanon came by and stepped on the thistle, crushing it. You are saying, I have defeated Edom, and you are very proud of it. But my advice is to stay the fuck at home. Why stir up trouble that will only bring you disaster on you and the people of Judah?
Right.
But Amaziah refused to listen, for God was determined to destroy him for turning to the gods of Edom. Wait, so
That's why.
God made him not listen?
Right, apparently. Well, no, God, he wasn't listening, so God's like, fuck you, I'm going to kill you.
Well,
So God made him ask to go to war
Got
with too powerful of an enemy, apparently.
right. I mean, yeah, that tracks.
I guess, right.
In Bible canon, sure. So King Jehoash of Israel mobilized his army against King Amaziah of Judah. The two armies drew up their battle lines at Beth Shemesh in Judah. Judah was routed by the army of Israel, and its army scattered and fled for home. King Jehoash of Israel captured Judah's king, Amaziah, son of Joash, and grandson of Ahaziah, at Beth Shemesh. I hope you're paying attention. I'm not.
No, I got it.
I kind of spaced out while I was reading.
Yeah, no, the Judah king. What's his fucking name now? I can't remember.
Amaziah.
Yeah, Amaziah.
Okay.
He just got captured at the battlefield.
Okay.
By the king of Israel.
Then he brought him to Jerusalem, where he demolished 600 feet of Jerusalem's wall from the Ephraim gate to the corner gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
He carried off all the gold and silver and all the articles from the temple of God that had been made in the care of Obed-Edom. He also seized the treasures of the royal palace along with hostages and then returned to Samaria.
Okay.
King Amaziah of Judah lived for 15 years after the death of King Jehoash of Israel.
Got it.
The rest of the events in Amaziah's reign, from beginning to end, are recorded in
those fucking books.
But
I have a question here.
Mm-hmm.
So, God was going to get him back for not taking those troops with, like he was going to pay him back, right? Yeah. That never happened.
That didn't happen, but to be fair, dude was like, okay, I'll listen to you, but I'm going to still worship other gods, though.
Okay, but also to be fair, we're talking about God, who's supposed to know your heart, the future, all past and present events, know, and future events, whatever.
This is where they say, but it's still free will.
So why would he claim that he's going to get him back?
Because he's giving him rope to hang himself with. The argument is he gave him the choice. If you listen to me and do what I'm telling you and follow me and do all the good, you're going to be so fucking rich. I'm going to give you lots of stuff. And the guy was like, okay, but I'm only going to kind of listen to you. And so God was like, I said, you got to totally listen.
Well, I always question why God doesn't talk to these kings instead, and he always sends some fucking prophet that they barely listen to. They're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I'll listen this time, but not next time.
If God really wanted, I mean, same thing as why he doesn't show himself today. If God really wanted to make us believe, he would reveal himself.
I mean, can you imagine if somebody walked up to you and said, God told me to tell you this, and blah, blah, blah.
I would laugh.
I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
I would laugh, and then I would call 911.
Right? Yeah, because I'd be worried.
Well,
you fucking nutty?
Okay, no. If somebody walks up to me and they start telling me, God told me to tell you blah, 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 I would laugh. I would call 911, not just for my safety, but because I would be worried that this person was having some kind of mental break that forced them to come talk to me, of all people.
Right.
Like, why are you even talking to me?
I mean, we do run an atheist podcast.
True. And we live across the street from a church.
Yeah.
True.
So, I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, if somebody knew who we were.
If they knew who we were and they walked up to us and were like, God told me to tell you to stop it.
Right. But even if they didn't know who we are, if, God actually existed, then, I'm just saying, if.
I mean.
On that, I don't even have room in my heart for that if statement.
Right.
But. I'm just saying.
In Bible canon. If our life was in Bible canon.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So, okay, our life is in Bible canon, and somebody walks up to us and is like, hey, I don't understand anything of these words, but God told me to tell you specifically, stop preaching what you're preaching on the air.
I mean, there's a lot of assumptions there, though.
Right.
Like, you're assuming that these things... that like there's proofs happening in the world of God, which I guess some people would claim anyway today. So the answer would still be, I'm not stopping.
Right, but would you laugh?
I probably would laugh. Yeah.
And then would you call 911?
It depends on how threatened or crazy I thought the person was, I suppose.
What if the guy was like completely embarrassed and apologetic and was like, I'm really sorry. I was led to tell you these words and to deliver this message.
That would be a little bit more disturbing, actually.
Right?
I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
right?
Maybe that's how people should proselytize.
Like embarrassed.
Right.
And
yeah.
I don't.
It would be maybe a little bit more effective, you know?
Yeah. Like I don't know what this means. God told me to tell you this, and apparently it's going to mean something to you.
Right.
I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna go on about my day.
I'm just the messenger. Please don't shoot me. I've delivered the message, and now I'm going to, grocery
That would
shopping.
be so much more effective, I feel,
right?
than how it's done.
You're gonna burn in hell, motherfucker.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if people just came apologetically with a message to you,
yeah,
that would be so
and
much
if it
more
was
effective.
personalized,
Right? Yeah.
and they had no idea what it meant, but you knew what it meant,
right?
Right? That would kind of freak my shit out.
I mean, a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like if you go to a tarot card reader or a palm reader, it's like they might say something, clock, even a stop clock is right twice a day kind of thing.
At this point, it wouldn't really freak me out.
No.
I feel like if we got approached, they know who we are, because here's the thing. I got a random text from somebody a while back telling me how they can I send you scripture? And I'm like, come on, really? You just out of the blue texted me asking to send scripture to somebody who runs an atheist fucking podcast. I said, I'll tell you what, do you want my atheist podcast? And they're like, no thanks. And I'm like, okay, great. Have a great day.
Yeah, I don't need scripture. I'm already reading the fucking
I
Bible.
call bullshit. They had the number that I used that they texted it to is the one that I actually have attached to some things for the podcast.
Got it.
So I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like that was directly, intentionally directed at us.
At your podcast,
yes.
Not at you personally.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
That's interesting.
Did you have anything? Are we done?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm
sorry. After Amaziah turned away from the Lord, there was a conspiracy against his life in Jerusalem, and he fled to Lachish. But his enemies sent assassins after him, and they killed him there.
Apparently, he didn't kill enough assassins. Man.
And also, he did not listen to God enough, because
not
only didn't he get rewarded, he got murdered.
Well, there's another dumbass.
They brought his body back on a horse. I went through the desert on a horse with no name.
Yeah.
Felt good to be out of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how it goes?
Sure.
I get quieter when I'm not sure of the lyrics. And he was buried with his ancestors in the city of David.
Okay.
It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say ceremonially or in the.
But it doesn't say that. But he wasn't buried with the good ones.
Right. It just says he was buried there.
So what do you think?
I think they're leaving that one up because he was good and bad. Right.
It's ambiguous.
So maybe he was buried at the edge of the cemetery.
They were sometimes.
I don't know. Where should we put? Let's put. Well, there's a spot over there by that oak at the corner.
That's going to be the maybe.
Yeah.
The maybes, the kind ofs, the half-asses.
Just throw his ass over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, really, we could throw him off a cliff and it ain't going to matter, right?
Right. All right. Well, that was 2 Chronicles chapter 25.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow is Saturday, and we'll be back with...
Saturday Q&A.
And then on Sunday, I think we're planning on doing a Christmas special-ish type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're kind of skipping book club this week and our Patreon. Well, maybe not entirely. We'll see.
We might do a Patreon, but it's going to depend. There's winter storms happening. There's Christmas. There's family gatherings. There's a kid who may be with us or not based on the weather. There's
a lot of things. A lot of
stuff up in the air.
But,
I got Hallmark Christmas movies to watch.
But we'll have something.
We'll have something.
So we will see you guys then, and we'll be back on Monday again with
2 Chronicles chapter 26.
All right, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Oh.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays and all that good stuff.
Happy Saturnalia.
I don't know that one any better than any of the others, honestly.
Yeah, I know, right?
Happy winter.
Or wait, what's the
Yule?
No, the one that was made up on Seinfeld.
Festivus for the rest of us?
Yeah, the Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway,
all the things.
Y'all have a good time and stay warm and shit.
Stay warm and safe.
All right. Bye. Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.